Hi there, welcome to my tutorial on the difference of two squares, or factorising using the difference of two squares. Basically, if you've got x squared minus y squared, this is the same, or this can be written as x plus y, x minus y. Because if I multiply these out, I will get back to this. The conditions that must be met for this to apply is these must be square numbers. And there must be a negative in between, not a positive. As long as those conditions apply, we can use this format, the difference of two squares. So we'll look at this example then. Example 1. We've got this here, that can be square rooted, and 16 can be square rooted, and we've got a negative there. So we can clearly use the difference of two squares. So open up your brackets. The square root of 4x squared, that's going to give you just 2x. The square root of 16 is 4, so we write 2x plus 4, 2x minus 4. Done. The second one, 9x squared minus 25y squared. I can square root 9x, and that's going to give me 3x. I can square root the 25y squared, and that's going to give me 5y. And then I write 3x negative 5y in the other one. I'm just going to multiply this out just to show you how it works. If I multiply these out, 3x times 3x gives me 9x squared. 3x times minus 5y gives me minus 15xy. 5y times 3x gives me positive 15xy, and 5y times minus 5y gives me negative 25y squared. You should be able to see that this negative 15xy and this positive 15xy are going to cancel out to leave you with 9x squared minus 25y squared. That's why it works. Last one here, e.g. 3. It's a little bit tricky here because we've got this 4 here, and you wouldn't first of all assume that this is different to 2 squared because it's not got a squared term there. But of course this can be square rooted, so we can use the difference of two squares, so you've got to watch out for these. 4y to the power of 4. Well, if I square root that, square root of 4 is going to be 2. So the square root of y to the 4 is going to be y to the 2. So the square root of 4y to the 4 is 2y squared. The square root of 16 is 4. And then 2y squared minus 4 in the other one. Let me multiply that out just to show you why that works. 2y squared times 2y squared. Well, 2 times 2 is 4. And y squared times y squared, using the index law, multiplication index law, you add the index numbers together. So there's your 4y to the 4. And then you've got 2y squared minus 4 gives you minus 8y squared. 4 times 2y squared gives you plus 8y squared. And then 4 times minus 4 gives you minus 16. You should be able to see that these two cancel out and we get back to what we started with. So be careful with those ones, they can be quite tricky to spot.